So I was talking about service agreements, and I rattle on. I don't know who all watches these. Like it, subscribe. I don't know all that crap. I'm not trying to be a YouTube star. If anybody's got questions and wants to call me, or give the office a call, send me an email. info@derbycitypoopscoop.com or the 502-509-3314. It may take me a couple days or a week to get back with you, but service agreements protect us. Okay, that's what I want to say. Okay, get in there about your weather policy. That the job could get pulled up a day, back a day. We'll do our best. And one of the biggest things we have to put in our letter now that goes out after they sign up is that, please understand, due to staffing issues nationwide, I never thought we'd have to put this in there. In order to complete all the work we have, sometimes we have to pull your job a day up or push it a day back. That's not the guaranteed day. But you will get a text the night before and an email. And if that doesn't work for you, or the gate, or you're not going to be home, or something like that, to text us back or email us back or call us and be like, hey, I'm not going to be home any tomorrow. Can you push it? And normally I can. I don't mind if you tell me in advance. What I don't like, and we do this all the time, it never fails. My scooper is sitting in their driveway after sending a text on the way. Sitting, because they got to sit for at least 5 minutes after they've knocked, text, called, the gate's locked, dog's out, whatever the case might be. Because they text, a 5-10 minute heads up. So it wasn't like you didn't know we were coming because you got the text the night before that we were coming. You got an email the night before that we were coming. On our way, you got a text on the way we were coming. Now my guy's sitting in your driveway for 10 minutes. Well, unfortunately, having his, around 1,100 stops a week, we can't reschedule stuff. It's just not going to happen. I've already rolled a truck there. In our service agreement, it states if any of this happens, if you message us that morning and say, hey, look, I had to run to work, nobody's going to be there to unlock the gate, cool, we'll move it and reschedule it. But if my guy is sitting in your driveway, it's a full charge. I didn't do this at first. You need to do this. Set your boundaries. Do this in the beginning. I'm telling you, it's going to save you a headache, because when you go next week, and I did this for a long time, that I'd go the next week, and it would be like a 4-dog yard, a 4 Great Dane yard, and I just canceled out the ticket last week, and then the next week I'm pulling 4 bags out, and I'm cussing every bit of it, like, man, I should have charged them. Doesn't matter. There's 2 weeks worth of poop if we skip. If it allows you in your schedule to look at it, to reschedule it and move it, I mean, that's your call. I could in the beginning. I can't now. With the hiring stuff, even as high as we pay, I think we're almost full staff again. Well, we got vacations coming up. One of the guys just had another baby. So there's, stuff like that you just can't, nothing you can do about it. You got to take care of your employees. When it comes to benefits, I got with Aflac because we're so small, and I pay for a life insurance policy for everybody after 90 days. I pay for half of hospital, and then we offer short-term disability and the cancer one they have to pay for after 90 days. Anybody who works for us after 90 days, no matter how many hours they're scheduled for, they get 5 PTO days, which are, you use them how you want, okay? After your 90 days, you get an automatic 5 of 8 hours a day. We went round and round, back and forth about this, but it's a bonus, okay? You stuck 3 months with us, you're still here. Hopefully you're still doing a good job. I want to give you some vacation time. I want to give you, computer keeps turning off. I want to give some vacation time. Now, after your 1 year, you get 10. Now, none of these roll over. You can't cash out. I went back and forth years ago on this, and my motto is, I want you to take your vacation and not worry about pay. I want you to go with your family. And I got a couple guys right around when it comes to different holidays. You know, like when it's a Monday as a holiday, they'll take that Friday and they'll take that Tuesday off. So they have them a long holiday. I'm fine. I don't care how you break it up. I got another girl that's taken off to out west here for 9 days. You know, she knows, you know, I think 7 of those are working days. So she'll be paid for the first one, and she knows she doesn't, you know, won't be paid for the other 2 because she hasn't been here a year yet. But when she asked me about it, she was like nervous to ask me, and I'm like, no. I was like, now we do only allow 1 person off at a time. You know, I know people get sick, babies get sick, kids get sick, things like that happen. But when somebody's on vacation or something like that, we try to keep it to 1 person. For the most part, that works. I've had as many as 4 people call in on one day. Employees, watch patterns. We had a girl one time, anytime it would rain, she would call in that morning at 7 a.m. Didn't matter if the rain cleared up at 10 and we all went to work. Didn't matter, you know, she would call in. And so I would message and be like, hey, you feeling any better? You know, now the storm's out of here. You know, everybody's starting to get started. Just do what you can do if you can. That's what I tell everybody. You know, when we're on a rain delay, we do what we can do. You know, some people, they don't care about their hours. Some people want to get their hours, and they'll run their entire route. You know, instead of running it from 8 to 4, they'll get out there at 10 or 11. Once that rain gets cleared through, they'll get out there at 11, and they'll run till 7:30 at night. I don't really like it, but they want their hours, and as long as it's daylight, customer gets mad at me, it boils down to, hey, look, you know, with the rain this morning, we're pushed back. You know, you just have to watch patterns and stuff like that. We had one girl a couple years ago. Every Wednesday she would call in. For about 6 Wednesdays she called in, and I finally called her out, and I'm like, hey, every Wednesday you need to call in. You've been calling in. Is everything okay? Well, apparently she had doctor's appointments or something with her kids she had to do. So she kept calling in because of that. Instead of saying, hey, look, on Wednesdays I've got this I've got to do. Where I could have worked her a half a day or just had her take the day off. Other people have asked me all the time when their kids have doctor's appointments or, you know, therapy or something like that. It's the same day, and you know, if you could schedule their therapy earlier in the morning or late in the afternoon, we can get you a half route. You can still work and get your hours. Instead, she was just dropping her route, and I was still out there running a route, kind of, sort of. So I wasn't paying much attention to it. And then it finally hit me. I was like, wait a minute, every Wednesday. So, you know, try to be one of those, if you're going to hire people, and try to tell people. I always tell people, look, I'm a mom and pop guy, you know. Family first. Flat out family first. When COVID hit, oh, man. I mean, we only lost about 30 customers, but we gained probably 60 to 70. We would lose 1 and 3 would sign up. Like, COVID did us great. You know, we gained customers, and because we don't deal with people, you know, we deal with the dogs and wherever we got there. It worked out real good. We were able to build. The ones we lost, we were able to get back. So that was the good thing. I'm gonna lean back here if I don't hurt myself. So, oh God, I'm gonna have to do this different. Oh. So I'm leaning back now because I'm hurting. So yeah, there's my little tower fan there. I got a little click clack in here that raises up. It's real nice. Little backpack sprayer, battery powered one. In case if we get a big yard or something like that, we put our wishy-wash in there.